Hello and welcome back guys to my channel. So we're now on the reading for Taurus and we're using the Witch's Tarot deck, which is a well-used deck that I've used for many years. We also have the Fairy Tarot deck and the Angels of Love cards as well. But first, Taurus, we're going to start with my usual deck, the Witch's Tarot. We're going to see what's in store for Taurus in January. What's in store for Taurus in January? Interesting. Taurus for January. That's about it, I think, Taurus. Anything else? Yep, there is something else. Okay, that's a lot. Right, so let's put these in order, and these already look interesting because we've already had some of these cards out actually. I do believe it was for Aries and actually Pisces. And it seems that there's some very similar cards here, but we'll go through them and I will tell you what is happening. Okay, so as January starts, let's see, put these in order. We start with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is generally you looking at your options regarding career or job, etc. Building a stable future or moving on to newer things. So you're still in a decision moment as you go into January. You're still deciding what might be best for you, Taurus. And you're taking into consideration as well, I believe, the options that are open to you, but also the money which it comes with. You're going to take various things into consideration when you're making this decision. So there's going to be decisions to be made starting off straight away on which path you want to take, or if you want to go into something new or stay where you are, for example. Then we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is sort of like I'm feeling a struggle of energy, sort of thing. Indecisiveness, actually. You don't seem very precise, or you can't seem to make up your mind which way you want to go. And there are people around you, and it feels like it's a tug and pull situation. So basically, maybe you want to go one way and there are certain people around you who are telling you that's not the right way to go, this is the right way to go. That's what it feels like. It feels like some sort of power struggle. But it shouldn't be, because ultimately it's your choice. So you need to remember that you must stand out from the crowd and maybe not listen to what's going on around you, because it will not serve you any good anyway. You need to just think about where you're going and yourself. And then we have a celebration with the Three of Cups. And it could be any type of celebration. It does feel family related though. So maybe there's something coming up in the family in January which would bring about a celebration. And then we have the Two of Cups. So this is an offering coming forward from someone who has very strong feelings for you. I can feel that already from the energy, that they probably think more about you than you do of them. That's the feeling I'm getting. Whoever this person is, it is a genuine offer. They are genuine. They're a genuine person. What they're coming in to offer, though, may not be what you want to take, is kind of what I'm getting at. It's almost like they're sort of fully into it and you're really not. So there could be some more indecisiveness there on your part, but it is a genuine offer regardless. But it will lead to the Tower moment, which obviously the Tower moment can be a little bit chaotic. So there's some chaos coming in January, a little bit of a chaotic time. There are some obstacles that you may need to overcome and fight through. Remember that you don't have to actually do it alone. You can if you so choose to, though. This is more like, it feels almost like you do distance yourself in. It's something that you're dealing with alone that you've not yet let out of your system in January, but the time may come where you can actually, talk to someone. And then we have the Emperor. Now, this to me feels like this is not your energy as such, though. This is someone else coming in to offer you advice from the struggles that you faced. Whether this be regarding, family struggles, work, relationship, I'm not sure. I'd lean more towards career troubles, work troubles, though, because of the pentacles showing up at the beginning. But this is, someone's going to step forward to offer you that much needed advice, and it might help you choose which way you sort of want to go. It might help you understand and realize that this path has to change in order for you to move forward, because there is going to be quite a lot of decisions. And if you listen to the advice that this person is bringing, it will bring about the sun. And the sun's a more light of energies. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. It's the rainbow around the clouds, silver lining around the clouds, and the rainbow. It's a wish fulfillment. So the person that's coming in to offer this advice is an older person, male or female, I'm not sure. But it seems like it is a very good idea to take that advice, Taurus, so that you can have your wish fulfillment. And then we have the Four of Wands, and that's a coming together of people who are sort of in line with your energy. So it's a coming together of people that are the same sort of like-minded people as yourself, which leads to having some fun. It's a time to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of respite, etc., and sort of be able to rejuvenate yourself from everything that you've just gone through literally within a month. So with that, like I say, it's a time where you will be able to wind down, so to speak, which leads to the Ace of Swords. So there's a mental breakthrough after that. You're going to see it's clarity, see things a lot more clearly. It appears you will have a guide that's guiding you along that way, whether that be a person or in spirit, I don't know. But it's time to get that mental clarity. You will see the bigger picture, so to speak, and it'll help you understand where you're going from this point forward. Though things will have to change, it is for the better in the long run. So there is quite a few changes to come in January and some decisions that need to be made. And eventually you will get there. You'll get the mental clarity that you need. And obviously that's the sword is a success, so it will be successful. And then you have the King of Cups. And this is great because this also means that emotionally you are victorious as well. So your emotions are going to have definitely settled down by this point. You'll feel a lot more balanced and stable, knowing that you have made the right choices and that you've been able to push forward in this situation and not look back. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is great because this means whatever it is you go into next, it will bring about the right amount of money or income, so to speak, which you need to support your family. That's what this is. This is you supporting your family. This is you bringing in much needed financial aid, I suppose, is the word. So at the beginning, I feel like you're having to watch your pennies and really decide on what you want to do. But by this time, things are more or less sorted in your head and emotionally they're sorted. So you're able to now feel more at ease with yourself and know that you are still bringing in that steady flow of cash. Oh, and then we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords can be very tricky to read because it can be like some sort of challenge that you have overcome. And this challenge is usually sort of regarding mental challenges. And it could be, for example, some paperwork that you may have had to fill in, or something that you've had to read, or a test that you've had to do, etc. That it was quite challenging, but you overcame it. And you came out the other side feeling like you have gained more for that. So it's a learning situation where you will adapt and you'll learn new skills. Then you have the Lovers, and the Lovers speaks for itself because it's that twin flame, it's that magic connection. And it is called the Lovers, but please note, Taurus, it doesn't have to be a lover as in a relationship. It can be just a friend that's on our level, that really connects with us and our past lives, so they feel like that soul connection. And it can be bonds between people we are already with that are coming together and are being reinforced, making that bond a lot stronger. So whatever this is regarding whether it's something new coming into your life, something that's existing, it's going to get better, basically. And if it's something new, then it's going to be a divine connection, which is always good. So Taurus, we'll have a look at the fairy cards and see if they have anything to say for your January reading. Because you're going on quite a bit of a journey in January. Obviously not, it won't resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else. It is a general reading after all. Okay, so what do we want to say for Taurus for January? That one wants to come out. Taurus for January. A lot, apparently. Taurus for January. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we'll go through them one by one. So the first is the Hermit. So this is a find or be a mentor, take a break from society, and a commitment to spiritual growth. So that could be the fact that you start off with the decisions that you have to make, and it may be that you do become your own mentor at this stage. I do feel that is a possibility of that happening. So that would make sense that you start off with the Hermit moment, and then you're going to the Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans go perfectly. Needing a little push to get along. So there you go. The new career or the new job or the new studying that you're going to do, this is saying it is the right thing to do. So when you start off the beginning of January, when you're in that Pentacles moment and you're sort of thinking about it, remember this is a show in the right direction, that you will make the right choice no matter what. And then we have Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. So being obviously happy and successful, self-employed, cherish your alone time. Okay, so this is about the respite, like I said, the rewinding, the calming down, the attending to your own needs and making sure that you're stable as you move forward. The Two of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So this can say one of two things. As you know, we have that cup coming in as an offering. If it is an offering and you're obviously not with someone, this card would just emphasize that it's a true connection, whoever's coming in. Of course, if you're with someone and that person's coming in and you're already with someone, this is kind of the time where it says, don't give up on the relationship you're in for something that's just come along. Really think about this, because it's a very serious decision. But of course, if you're single, that's the card that says, hey, go for it, because it's magic. You have the Lovers again as well. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. So this is more about, like I say, if you're with someone, the connection deepening. But not only that, it's about finding the balance within yourself. So because of all the worry and stuff that you've had and the decisions you've had to make, this card also says that things are sort of being balanced out, which is what we got in the others anyway. So it's a very positive card. Of course, if you are looking for a relationship and this offer from the Two of Cups came in and these two cards showed up, this would signify that this is definitely something true and long lasting, guys. And if you are single, then go for it. So then we have the Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, but successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So that's about the decisions that you'll have to make, which can be stressful. And it will happen rather quickly when things start happening. This card's there to say it's going to happen quite fast, but don't worry, because it's meant to happen and it's the right thing to do. You're choosing the right path. The Queen of Summer. Loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others. And then perhaps too much. So that again is another card that signifies that you really need to think about yourself and what you want and not listen to those around you, and not put yourself on the back burner to deal with other people's problems either. Just concentrate on you in January. Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented and friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So this could be because of the change of career or studies or job, whatever, or a promotion that you may find yourself having to juggle and being better at sort of juggling in order to make things work. But it's also kind of reminding yourself that you can do it if you just believe in yourself and stop self-doubting, because self-doubting can be our worst enemy. And this card is like, no, don't do that. The Two of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. So this is because of all the choices that we have coming in January. It looks like there's going to be quite a few. Some of them are going to be fun though, luckily with this card. And you're going to maintain it quite well. That's what that card tells me, that you are definitely well adjusted to multitasking whatever comes your way. And the last one is the Five of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues, which again would suggest that obviously we know that you go through that in January. And that's basically a card that says if you can't make the decision on your own, then feel free to look to your family, etc., to obviously help make that decision. And they are there to support and guide you, and not to forget that. Like some things, yes, you have to do on your own, but other times we need to look to others. So reach out for assistance when you feel like you need that assistance. And then we're going to move on to the Angel Love Tarot, and Oracle, and see if they have anything. Yes, they do. For January for Taurus. Okay. So let's see what it threw out for you here. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Again, if you're single, that offer that's coming in with the Two of Cups, that again signifies it's absolutely a true offer. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So that's you with your decisions, obviously, deciding what's best for you and not what's best for others, because you've been doing that far too long and it's time to sort of work on yourself. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you have come into this new connection, remember that it is going to be work. It's give and take, and time will be needed to make the connection strong. And if you're with someone, this card would come to say to spend some quality time together. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this is a card that comes to tell you that you do need to pay attention to the signs around you. That maybe there's a snake within the pack sort of thing that's hiding somewhere and is there for the wrong reasons. But watch out for the signs, they will be there. Note the red flags and listen to them if it happens. Is it safe for you to love? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So that's telling you that to not be so closed off regarding your feelings, especially with another person or other people, that it's time to let them in. Not all people are going to hurt you and not all people are bad for you, and it's important that you remember that. Having the good heart and being able to reopen it again will bring you new friendships, obviously, and maybe even sort of stronger relationships. So that's your reading, Taurus, for January. You have quite the hectic journey to go on, might I add. Of course, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. It's a general reading. Take what does, leave the rest behind. Love and light and many blessings.